Hi, we're back after Pesach. I hope you had a wonderful and meaningful and safe and happy holiday. We are learning Living Emunah, and we are up to chapter 13. And in chapter 13, he speaks about how really, again, everything that happens in our lives is Hashem being the puppet master. Everything that happens is directly coming from Hashem, that for us as individuals, it even says that each blade of grass has an angel that says, grow to the great blade of grass. And that everything that happens to us as individuals is part of the plan. And that Hashem is orchestrating it behind the scenes and behind the curtain. So he says in here that really everything that happens in our life, every little part of our life is part of this ultimate play that we're in, that we are the main characters in, and that Hashem is arranging for us. Anything that happens, any people that come into our orbit, it is Hashem arranging those things because we need those things in our lives. It's direct, and sometimes we feel it. Sometimes we can even, he says, if you see something as a coincidence, those things that we think are just a little bit crazy, that they happen like that, those are the things that we pick up on. But if we sensitize ourselves, if we make ourselves more sensitive to things that occur in our lives that are really, we can see the hand of God more often if we look for it. Even if we're not looking for it, sometimes it sort of hits us in the face. But if we're looking for it, then we can recognize it more often in our lives. And he says that that's an important thing to do, to keep our eyes open for it so we can see it when it happens more often and therefore recognize it more often, and then therefore deepen our faith in God by doing so. Because if we see the hand of God in our lives more often, it will affect us in a positive way. And all we have to do to see it is just open our eyes and look for things that happen in our lives, just little things that happen that maybe it's God winking at us and sending something our way. Again, everything that happens to us is from Hashem. But it's up to us to see it. And by working on those muscles, just like anything else, you have to sort of open your eyes and try. And then you will have more success. Well, he says, Gala Bita, Gala Inai Ve'abita, it says in Tehillim, may Hashem always open our eyes so that we see his guidance and assistance at all times. We have to open our eyes. We have to ask Hashem to open our eyes so that we can see more of God in our life.